Jim, we're over a month since the injury happened. Update us on your rehabilitation.
The stage I'm at now, I'm off the crutches as of last week. Starting to kind of step up in the gym a wee bit on the bike and rower, cross trainer, and starting to do some leg weights as well. So progressing not too bad.
In terms of that progression, how do you know which stage you're at the minute?
I haven't spoke to the doctor for a couple of weeks, but the last time I spoke to him I was probably slightly ahead of where I should be, but obviously the same stage you need to be careful as well what you're doing. I've been fortunate enough to have Dan, the sports scientist, come in the gym with us when I'm doing the leg stuff, which he's been absolutely brilliant with. So I think I'm slightly ahead where I should be. I just hope it keeps progressing that way.
It's obviously a tough one with your personality, isn't it? Because you're one who'll be pushing your body as much as you can to try and get back as quick as possible.
Yeah, it's killing us. Like you come in here every morning, the boys are heading one way to training and you're heading to the gym, and it's the same on a Saturday. You come in a match day, come in early and do a wee bit in the gym, and then that's you finished just as the boys are going out to play. So it's mentally it's been very, very challenging, like to sit at peace sometimes when you're told not to do anything, etc. But I suppose I'm hoping now that's me kind of over the worst of it and starting to get mobile again.
Touch on how serious these injuries can be. The fortunate thing from your point of view is that it'll just heal itself. You don't need the operation. Yeah,
that's right. That's one thing I was offered at the time when I seen the specialist. I was fortunate it was a clean break and none of the bones had moved out of line. So he says he could have pinned it, and the recovery period would have been similar, but he says you're better letting it heal naturally. So I've been very fortunate in terms of that.
In terms of your recovery and keeping your mind on things, the manager's obviously been great with you. He's tried to adapt and bring you onto the coaching staff a little bit. Tell us about a bit of the stuff you're doing.
It's been good. I mean, you know how busy Adam, the analyst, is in terms of the amount of footage and stuff he has to watch. So I suppose I can maybe just be another set of eyes in terms of that. If he's wanting me to watch a game, etc., then I can do it and just take notes. And in terms of like games here on a Saturday as well, I go up in the stand with Richie and Adam, and where they're analysing the game for the stand and try and help out that way as well. So it makes you still kind of feel a wee bit of a part of what's going on the field.
Yeah, you're still kicking every ball. Have you found watching them, and what do you make of how the team are doing at the minute?
It's hard though. It's extremely hard watching, but it makes it slightly easier how well results have been. You know, the boys went on a fantastic run home and away, and you see how tight the league's getting. At this stage of the season, momentum seems to be the big factor, and fortunately enough just now, although there's still a handful of games to go, we seem to be the team that has that momentum, and hopefully we can just continue it week on week between now and the end of the season.
Obviously for you now, what are the aims in terms of the schedule, and when you're hoping to start kicking a ball and that sort of thing? Is it looking at pre-season, something like that?
Yeah, just now probably. Yeah, I had a slim hope that I would be maybe back running before the season finished, but I haven't spoken to the specialist again. That doesn't really seem realistic now, so I need to get that out of my head and make sure that I'm ready over the summer to go when the boys come back for pre-season.